Hi everyone. Someone wanted to be in the video. I said, we're making a video. Are you sure? She said, yeah. Yep. There. Milo is there. There. And everybody over there. So, I'm going to try and make this short. And I even made a list. Okay. Let's see. Let's talk about Easter eggs. A couple of you in some of the recent videos have pointed out to me that I missed opportunities to do the Easter egg game. And I felt very mad at myself for missing those opportunities. One of them, I think it was Scenes from Italian Restaurant. When I had at the beginning of the song where I pictured the red wine, white wine, and the rosé wine. I remember when I put that up there, I was thinking about the rosé and how that's my favorite. And I think I also was thinking how I think I had mentioned that in a video, at least once. And somebody, I think it was Emily, pointed out the fact that that would have been a great Easter egg. It's like, yes, it would have. And there was another one. There was another one. That a few videos before that, same thing. It's like I totally missed out. So I will try to do a better job at finding, or I don't know, catching them myself so that we can play the game. So that's all I want to say on that. Yum boxes. I'm skipping around on my list. Yum boxes. So here's the deal. So January and February are sitting over there. March will be here probably in about 2 weeks. So that's I guess you could say that's the good news. Here's the problem is I asked Jen if we could do a Yum Box video last weekend. She said no because we were celebrating my mom's birthday, so we went out to her favorite birthday restaurant because they have steak and lobster, and that's what she likes. And then right after that, my niece had a dance at her school. So they were going to be driving around with that. So that would not have worked. Okay. Well, what about this weekend? Well, Saturday is finally my concert with Toby. Toby's concert. But it's fine. It's finally this week. I'm so excited. But the day before, the entire family leaves. Her parents used to have a timeshare, and her sister now has it. She took it over. And so they're going to be up there. It's kind of halfway between here and up north, I guess. And so they're going to be up there for most of a week, and they leave on Friday. So, that won't be possible. They're leaving all the animals here, so we are all on kitty and dog duty. And I think she's got a couple friends coming over to help out with the kittens and so on. And then, so the following weekend, it's either the following weekend or the weekend after that. Yeah, it's the weekend after that. My niece she's in robotics. And if you don't know, robotics is an after-school activity where the students, they design and build a working robot, and then all the schools that are participating, they all gather at the end of the season, and they compete with their robots. And I'm not sure about this, I'm assuming these robots are fighting each other. So is it whichever robot is still alive at the end? I really don't know. But she's been in it for 2 years. But the first year, they built their robot. They were about to go to competition, and then COVID hit, and everything shut down. And so they never actually got to use the robot. Last year, school was mainly online, so they met online and they didn't build anything. So this will be the first year they'll actually get to compete and test out their robot. But it's in Grand Forks, the competition, which is, if you don't know, is on the Minnesota-North Dakota border. So, which is a good 200 some miles away from here. So they will be there. So that's like a 3-day thing. They will be there that whole time. My goodness. So that's, so there's that weekend. So maybe I can get one in that weekend in between. Otherwise, and of course, next month is birthday month. There's three birthdays in April. Mine, my brother's, and Silas's. So, yeah. So, what we're hoping to do is when we finally do get to do a Yum Box, we're gonna try to do 2 at the same time. So if that happens, you may get 2 Yum Box videos in a row, like one Wednesday, and then the following Wednesday you get the second one, or something like that. Just to get caught up. So, yeah. So that's that. And I want to talk about what are you doing? I want to talk about the zombie video. When I think the lead singer, her name is Dolores. She's deceased now. But when she wrote the song, she's Irish, and she wrote it after, it was in 1994, I think. And it was, she wrote the song after a bomb went off that was in a dumpster, and it killed 2 kids. One kid died right away. The other one died a few days later. And so that's where you get the lyrics, dying slowly. And it affected her to the point where she felt called to write the song, as songwriters do. That's how they cope with stuff. And I read that when she wrote the song, she was using an acoustic guitar, And then at some point she switched to the electric, and I'm glad she did. The electric gave that song the raw edge that it needed. And so I had all these pictures. I had 2 or 3 ideas on how to do that video, and you saw what I ended up doing. When I first uploaded it, which I uploaded it privately the night before, and I'd say 99.99% of all songs that I do, I get YouTube gives me a copyright claim, which really means nothing. If I were monetized, I would not be monetized for that video, but since I'm not, it doesn't matter. It's just it's just somebody's just saying, hey, that's my copyright, and yeah, I already know that because I say that I don't own any rights, but everything's fine. I don't get penalized for anything other than the monetized thing. But this time it said copyright claim +1, and I was like, what's that? So I started searching, and just kind of clicking on stuff, trying to figure out what +1 meant, and nothing was telling me what it was. And then so finally I ended up back at the original, when you first click on that, and here, and then of course while I was doing this, YouTube sent me an email telling me telling me the problem. The +1 was for I got my very first age restriction. I don't know what word you want to use. Age restriction notice or something like that. And I was like, do I let this one go? And it's like, well, so then I looked into it further. Okay. So that would mean that no one under the age of 18 would be able to watch the video. And it's like, well, as far as I know, everybody that's watching is an adult, but I really don't know. And then it said that it said everybody that watches the video would have to be signed into YouTube. And I really didn't know what that meant. And I didn't know what that meant for all of you. It's like, so it's like, and I don't want to put any kind of barrier between anybody watching my videos and the videos. So it's like, okay, I think I got to fix this. And I know what the problem was. There was one picture. To me, it wasn't that bad. I saw several versions of this picture, and I used that one. Basically, it was a picture of a guy, and standing next to a tree, and behind the tree was a busted up car, and in front of the tree on the ground laid a guy that was apparently had been driving the car and was no longer living. And you really couldn't see anything. The guy's face was covered up with a scarf for his jacket or something. And so the guy looked like he was sleeping. I mean, really, you really couldn't tell that it was a dead body. And so I thought, well, I guess I'm going to have to get rid of that picture. So I deleted the video, went back into UCut, swapped out, took out that picture, and I put in it was the picture of the little boy crying at the bus or train with his mom holding him. So I put that video in, and then saved it, uploaded it. The +1 disappeared. So that was it. If it had stayed on there, then I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I was like, I had a couple other pictures that I thought would have set it off, but apparently they were okay. So, yeah. So, and of course the news keeps getting worse, and it will probably keep getting worse before it gets better, obviously. Hopefully it won't get too horrible. I mean, it is pretty horrible even now. So I think that's all I wanted to say about that. Oh yeah, and then the song for this week was totally much lighter. Then I am titling this video, and then there were 11. So that would tell you that if there are now 11, that there used to be 12. And what was once 12? You're probably thinking, well, let's count birds. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11. Birdie passed away last week. She had been ill, but she's been ill before, and she recovered. And I thought, I was fully expecting this to happen. It did not happen. So, the guys have been pretty quiet. I've heard a little bit of chirping, but they really have been quiet. Future plans? I don't know. I guess I'm going to leave it open, the possibility that if I hear about a parakeet that needs a home, I can provide it. I don't know how many parakeets I can get in that cage without them being crowded. But, so, yeah. Yeah. And finally, I gotta get going on this video. I'm going to, at the end of this video, I've got more kitty pics. Their eyes are opening up. I think I told you. Did I tell you? She has homes for all of them, including, well, they're keeping one, but a couple of her friends and her parents, I guess, are getting them. And then, so I'm going to include the newest kitty pictures, and then there was a bunch of pictures from the zombie video that I ran out of song. And so there was a bunch of pictures that I really want to show you, that I wanted to be on that video. And all these pictures involve the pets of the Ukrainian pets as they're trying to escape, and they're escaping with their pets. So I know, not a great, happy feeling, but I took the screenshots and I did and all that, and I think you all would. I just feel the need to share them. So I'm going to tack them on the end of this video as well. So other than that, yeah, I gotta go in on the video. This week's song's pretty short. So, which I need because well, I need to get it. I don't have a whole lot of time to edit it because of Saturday. So excited. So, okay. So, everybody say goodbye. Daisy, say goodbye. Okay. So, yeah. See everybody later, hopefully in the comments. But I'll see you. Bye.